All right, it's the end of the month, or near the end of the month, and you know what that means. It's time for another Loot Crate unboxing. This is the September crate. The theme was Galactic, and they promised a lot of cool sci-fi stuff in here for us, and I really think they delivered. This may be my favorite Loot Crate I've gotten. I like the Titanfall one. I like the Titanfall T-shirt and all the stuff that came in that. Last month's I thought was really good with the Groot and the Ninja Turtle stuff, and that was a lot of fun. This one may top it. This one has a couple of things that I was planning on picking up for myself anyway, and has just a couple of neat little things in here. So let's go ahead and open it up. This one, of course, as we mentioned, is Galactic. So we'll open it up, and one of the first things I was gonna say this for last, but it takes up so much of the box, and is such a giant presence in the box. So let's just get right out of here. Right here we have a Star Trek Tribble. Keep out of reach of Klingons. Do not block ventilation grill. This is a Loot Crate exclusive color and packaging for this Star Trek Tribble. And you open up the top. It's not sealed. And it's just a little stuffed Tribble. It's a little nice orangey brown. You know how I feel about orange if you watch it in my videos. And same with the packaging. It's got a little Star Trek Tribble. It's got the Loot Crate tag, Trekkies. And it's just a little stuffed Tribble, but it's really kind of cool. And it has warnings like keep out of reach of Klingons, do not block ventilation grill on the packaging. Please do not feed. So a neat little container for a little Star Trek Tribble. And so right off the bat, already, that's a pretty cool little thing. And then we get a Loot Crate exclusive science fiction vinyl figure. And this may be a downfall of mine because I may end up picking up a whole bunch of these, because if you turn around to the back, there are aliens. There's a metallic alien. There's a Predator. There's a Blood Predator. There's a Judge Dredd who's 1 in 12. There's a Rocketeer that I really want who's 1 in 72. E.T., Malcolm Reynolds, Jane from Firefly, Tron Dude, one of the aliens from This Island Earth, Spock, RoboCop. Like, I want all of these. And glow-in-the-dark Tron Dude. So, the Rocketeer is 1 in 72. That makes me mad, because I want Rocketeer. The Alien's 1 in 24. The Metallic Alien's 1 in 12. But yeah, I pretty much want all of these guys. I want that RoboCop. But anyway, this is a Loot Crate exclusive, and it kind of gives it away on the front of the package. And what is inside is you open it up, and these come packaged in these little blind bags. And inside, for the Loot Crate exclusive, we've got Malcolm Reynolds from Firefly with a shotgun. So yeah, that's on the back of the package. The regular one just comes with his pistol from the show. Here he's got a little shotgun. But all right, so nice little Firefly toy, a little Malcolm Reynolds figure, and that's super cool because I do really enjoy Firefly. So yet another win in the this month's items column. So, thank you for that. Sorry for the buzzing. I turned my phone down so Twitter wouldn't keep beeping at me, and yet it is. Some Pop Rocks. I saw somebody else got some apple candy. I got watermelon, which means my daughter's going to eat this. There's a whole long reason why I can't eat watermelon candy. It involves a lot of alcohol back in college. But that's a story for another time. But yeah, so Pop Rocks, watermelon flavored popping candy. Again, there does seem to be random flavors. It's not all watermelon. I did see somebody get apple, so we'll see what else comes. I kind of want to skip this next one for a second. There's some paper stuff in here, so let's get some of that out. So there's a cool quadruple fold here. I'll see if we can show it. It's Han Solo and Carbonite poster. It's about 2 feet long. It's not super huge, but about 2 feet wide, 2 feet long, about 10 inches wide. Pretty cool. That's just paper, but it's a neat little poster. A little magnet, and this is really cool because if you look at it, like there's a Star Destroyer, some TIE fighters, the Space Worm, and the Millennium Falcon, but done up like they're in the asteroid field, and the asteroid field is in the old video game Asteroids. And that's really cool. I like the little Space Worm eating the Falcon there. And that's just a little refrigerator magnet, so that's pretty neat. So they got some Star Wars in there. There's a code here for Escalation 1 to 3 digital editions of the Halo graphic novel comic books. I have not read them, so who knows? Maybe I'll check them out. Like I haven't really gotten like I've enjoyed playing a couple Halo games, but I've never really gotten into the fiction. So maybe we'll check that out and see. Maybe I'll give that away. We'll find out. Of course, this month's magazine, talking about all the big boxes you could win, featured looters, articles about galactic things, a Death Star puzzle, and then little rundowns on their fan film they did, the verse, and then of course information on all the toys that are in the all the stuff that is in the pack. A fall into savings pack, exclusive deals for loot creators from Gamefly, Gunner, Squid Grip, Origin, and Astro. So just some deals there for you. This one's cool. It says 10,000, and if you count the denomination, it's actually about 3,600. But it's Firefly Money. It's some $100 bills and some $500 bills, based on the Firefly Money from the bank heist, which I believe is in Serenity. You can buy a lot of Fruity Oaty bars with these. So if you want to bust out of your blouse, you can buy some Fruity Oaty bars with probably a lot of Fruity Oaty bars, or some Mutter's Milk with 3,600 space bucks from Firefly. Really nice art, really beautiful. Now I have some replicas of the money that came with a Firefly companion book, a really nice hardcover book that had some photographs and a replica of the cache, and a lot, like all the scripts, like some really nice Firefly information. If you're looking for a really nice Firefly book, I think it's just called the Firefly Companion. It's hardcover, beautiful book, and so I've already got a couple of these bills, but I don't think they're quite as nice as these. And then finally in this box, well, okay, of course we got the pin, this month's September pin. This is the thing I was talking about. Like I was already planning on getting for myself, and I had planned on picking up some of those sci-fi little dudes. But this is something that, like, I've seen the other figures in this line at Barnes & Noble, but I've never been able to find this one, and it is the Reaction Alien figure. I'm probably going to pop him out of here later, but it's just, the Reaction line is basically a bunch of old sci-fi toys. They've done Firefly, there's a Rocketeer, Alien, of course, where you can get Ripley and Ash and all them. And I'm trying to think of what some of the other properties are. They're doing a whole bunch of these, and they're done up as if they're modern figures. They're brand new, but they're done up as if they were old Kenner Action figures. Like you can see the Reaction kind of looks like the Kenner logo. And they come carded on what look like old Kenner cards. And this guy, you can pop his dome off. You can see his little rubber band holding his dome on. And underneath the dome, there's a little lever. You can pop his tongue out. So you can see there's the Alien. I think these bits glow in the dark. His evil brains glow in the dark after you expose it to sunlight. But there's the Alien, there's Ripley, Kane, Dallas, and Ash figures here. All done up in like old school Kenner style. They're really, like I said, I don't know if I'm going out of my way to collect all of them, but I definitely wanted the Alien. There's a couple of the Firefly guys I want. The Rocketeer looks nice. I need to find the Rocketeer at some point because I really do want him. And again, I mentioned that in the pop vinyl too, but yeah, so really cool to see that show up in here. It's something I've been wanting to get and meaning to pick up for myself for a while, so to have it come for free in my loot crate is very cool. And of course the box this month is it's set up like the cargo hold of Serenity. You can see there up there would be the cockpit. There's even a little R2-D2 standing in the cargo bay of Serenity. But look, a Weyland-Yutani logo from Alien. Man, I'm probably missing even more. Oh, some Tribbles over here. Let's see if there's anything on the sides I recognize quickly. Nothing I'm recognizing immediately, but here's the little Konami code that they stick in everything. Document, share, enjoy, watch your step. And then on the end of it is like the outer ground, so it looks like the cargo door coming down. You could probably set it up like this, so it looks like the cargo door coming down onto like a different planet or some terra firma. So yeah, really neat little box. I love these diorama boxes they've been doing. They started that really a couple months ago with Villains. They had just the Joker, had graffitied all inside of it, and then last month had the Turtle sewer lair, if you remember. So there's some neat stuff going on there. And then you can have Malcolm Reynolds standing in the dock of a ship, and that's really cool. So now I need to get that Jane at least too. But yeah, that's this month's Loot Crate. Another great little addition of stuff. Again, like I said, this may be my favorite one. There's just a lot of really cool stuff that was in this month. Alien, Malcolm Reynolds, Serenity Box, Tribble, this cool little Tribble here. To say I'm happy is an understatement with this month's box. And I think that's it's really cool. I'm really happy with it. I've said that a few times now. You can sign up and get your own. You can get 10% off any subscription level if you want. There'll be a link right down there under the video description. You can save 10% if you use code peaughs, and I'll put that code down there as well. So if you're looking to get it, if this looks cool, I haven't announced next month's theme yet, but I've heard they're doing some more pop vinyl, and there'll probably be another T-shirt next month or the month after soon. They do T-shirts fairly often. But yeah, we'll find out what the next month's theme is soonish, and if you follow my Twitter, I'll probably announce it there when they put that up. But yeah, this is a fun box. Definitely worth checking out if you're curious. You can sign up for 1 month, you can sign up for 3 months, you can sign up for 6 months at a time, and again, you can save 10% on any of those tiers with the code and the link down there in the video description, so check that out. So thanks. If you enjoy these, please subscribe to my channel. I also do Transformers and toy reviews, so I appreciate you coming and hanging out and checking things out with me, even if I forget to transform the tag on the Tribble from this way to this way. I've only had it today. I was trying to make sure I had the 760-second Loot Crate video out before anybody else, before 800 people did it. But anyway, that's this month's box. It's really cool, and I can't really say anything else about it. There's the proof right there in front of you.